Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, pretty slow day today. Bitcoin is still hovering above micro support. We haven't broken micro support. Let's just take a look at the patterns. Let's just look at the latest price action and take a look at the current trend and see if we can identify some clues where the price might be going on the weekend. Obviously today, holiday, so at least in many parts of the world. So it's been a pretty slow day overall, and yeah, I think the weekend won't be very exciting. But as long as we're holding above micro support, further upside trend continuation is possible. But in the last few hours, we've seen a bit of a dip there on the Bitcoin chart, bit of selling pressure, but nothing really impulsive. So let's take a look at the structures here. First of all, also for everybody who's new on the channel, the idea is that on the, 13th of March here at around $73,400, third wave topped. We're now basically in a fourth wave, and the fourth wave is an A, B, C structure. The main question that is currently, that we are dealing with on this chart at the moment is, does this B wave, which is unfolding in the yellow scenario, so again, A wave, B wave, C wave. Does this B wave get one more high or not? My preferred scenario is yes, we form one more high in wave B, and it's not a must, however. So someone asked me in the previous video in the comment section, what gives me the certainty that wave B will form another high? Couldn't it be complete? I mean, that's precisely what I said. Yes, of course, it could be complete. I mean, the largest or the highest probability element of this rally is likely done. So one more high would be like the icing on the cake. But we don't need it, okay? That swing high that formed, let me zoom in. That swing high that formed here on Wednesday and made a new local high could have been the last wave up. But it was not very reliable for, let's say, the last wave up in the B wave. And therefore I would still like to see one more high, and we haven't broken any support levels. So until we break a support level, there is no evidence I have that I could use to say, okay, we've got a top in place. So I still, would like to see one more high, because it would look better. It would give us a more ideal structure, but it's absolutely not needed. The overall idea is, and that is always more important than the smaller time frame, the overall context, the larger time frame pattern typically trumps the smaller time frame one. And the overall idea is that this is an ABC structure, and the C wave should essentially get us down into the orange support area again, even if it just means, okay, dipping in it, just a wick or something to test the lower support region again. But for now, let's zoom in, and we're already on the 30-minute chart. So we've got this A wave up, the B wave down in our yellow count. The B wave bottomed on Friday the 22nd at around 62,300. And we could now be in this C wave to the upside, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and then a fifth wave to the upside. In the fifth wave to the upside, we have an ABC pattern. So the A wave might be completed, the B wave might be completed, and all we need is just like one more high. I mean, it's not even needed, but it would look best, okay? Okay, other interpretations possible. This is clearly a correction. This is clearly a correction, so could always morph into something different, like, for example, a triangle. I don't really have evidence for a triangle at this stage, but I think it is fairly likely, especially on a weekend, that maybe this fourth wave is still unfolding, and maybe the fourth wave will develop it as a triangle, that's possible, or it might be a large ABC, but all of that would be part of a larger B wave. So I'm tracking still a correction, and the bottom line is, until we break micro support, I will not confirm a top in place. But I think it's worth knowing about the support levels, because as soon as we break below 69k, which is the lower boundary line of the upper support area, at least the idea that the wave 4 bottomed already will become far less likely. And then a break below A break below the last swing low here at 68,450 would indicate that the fourth wave is still unfolding. And then in that case, the $66,700 level is relevant again. If we break below that level, that would further confirm that a top has formed. So we are already in a situation in which I think a top could form at any point, but it's not expected yet, ideally after the next high. And if the price forms one more high, which is likely as long as we're holding above micro support, then it should target 73 to 75K, which could potentially, be a good forecast for a potentially bullish weekend. But we need some upside momentum to make that, to get that potential realized here. So overall, not much change. It is pretty boring, and I would like to see a break above this swing high, which was today's high at 70,690 as a first indication that this B-wave pullback here is done. That's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.